celebration tonight. Celebrate, don't wait too late. No, we don't stop. You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate one more time. One more time. One more time. Celebration. No, we're gonna do it right tonight. Hey, just I can't escape this hell. So many times I've tried, but I'm still caged inside. Somebody get me through this nightmare. I can't control myself. Someone, if you can see the darkest side of me, whatever takes a stand, I will rise and become. Help me believe it's not the real me. Somebody help me
The 17th Timber Cup.
Bonjour, chers partisans de hockey, et bienvenue à la 17e édition de la Timber Cup.
My name's David Doucette, and I'll be doing the play-by-play in English for MC Media.
Mon nom c'est Francis Robichaud. Je vais faire le play-by-play en français pour le streaming de MC Media.
Our third match this afternoon featuring the West Kings Wolverines versus the Forest Heights Falcons.
Notre troisième match cet après-midi va voir les West Kings Wolverines affronter Forest Heights Falcons.
Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the game. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to MC Meady's continuing coverage of the 2024 Timber Cup. My name's David Doucette, and with me today, our French commentator extraordinaire, Francis Robichaud.
Hey, Dave.
It should be a good game.
Absolutely.
Two teams that are both part of the East Division of the Valley High School Hockey League. Now, Western Kings, who are in white, going from right to left in period number one, third place, and a very, very tough East Division with 6 wins and 2 losses so far for 18 points. And I expect they would be coming into this as the favorite, as they're playing against the 6th place in the East with a record of 3 wins, 7 losses, and 1 overtime loss. And up for 11 points, the Forest Heights Falcons.
Absolutely. Great matchup. Some exciting hockey so far for the Timber Cup.
And for both these teams, their first game of the tournament. A little bit later start as they're obviously coming in. Forest Heights from around the Chester area.
Yes.
West Kings from, West Kings.
That's it. Surely to be a great, exciting match.
Now, I was able to broadcast the game earlier with Forest Heights, and I was commenting that their goaltender, and they alternate, but it is the goaltender that's starting today, Jack Lowe, and he literally pulled the rabbit out against the local Paramba Sharks.
Yes.
Sharks outshot them by a drastic amount through the entire game. Lowe kept them in, all the way into an overtime where Forest Heights a shootout, where Forest Heights came away and gave Paramba their only loss of the in the Valley High School League this year. So when you've got a goaltender that can play like that, anything can happen.
That's it. You got to win every period in this tournament.
Yeah.
He's going to be a big piece of the pie for Forest Heights.
You're right. When every period, when there's a point up in every period, even if you run into a wall that he can be as a goaltender, you can all of a sudden pick up a half a point here or a half a point there that you wouldn't normally, based on play, get.
Absolutely. Very interesting to see the start of this matchup.
So how was game number one? I need to ask at this. We're going to talk to, because we're only doing this one in English, but the very first game, our Bataille d'Acadie, was in French and English, two different streams, thanks to a terrific little bit of sourcing of funds from the provincial government.
That's right. That's right. L'Office des Affaires Acadiennes et de la Francophonie, so certainly we'll be mentioning that throughout the day. Great matchup between Clare and Paramba. Paramba took the lead very early on. Clare battled in the second, but Paramba prevailed in the third with a lot of power play opportunities.
And there was the thing for them, right? In that second period, it was a half a point each.
Absolutely.
Right. And we're about to get underway.
Here we go.
The Falcons gain control of the face-off, back in their own end. They'll come up through the middle zone. Comes right back down. Hard off the boards, trying to find Bezanson, but that's well behind him. Holloway slides the puck up to Scoville. Scoville gets it up to Etheridge. Etheridge through the middle. That pass just out of reach of Tringle. Tringle fires it into an empty corner down low. Hill back there for the Falcons. Off the boards. Just out of reach, and they'll reset. Tringle makes a nice move. Tringle, the captain of West Kings. I remember calling his name. This is at least the third Timber Cup that I've been calling his name, and not surprisingly, he is the captain this year.
Absolutely veteran player for West Kings.
Liam Hill in the corner. Fires the puck to the blue line, but not out. Dumped into a far wing, but knocked out of the air. That one's going to be chipped forward. Hill can't get it out, though. Working it back into Scoville. Scoville on the side of the net, looks in front, there's a pass. And it's broken up nicely in front by the Falcons. We have a hybrid icing in this game as well. And I literally, I was looking through the rules at the beginning and said, I need to ask a coach. That can mean a lot of different things. It literally means NHL icing.
That's it. Certainly an interesting rule during the Timber Cup.
Allows the game to keep flowing. And if you are forechecking well, you can take away some icings.
That's it.
Back behind the net, Hill tries to chip it forward. Johnson gets it in the corner. That's Elliott looking for it. Elliott back to Johnston. Johnston fighting through a check. Good work by Kaiser at the side of the net to knock that one down. Ripped back behind the net again. Falcons having trouble getting out of their own end. Back to the point to Troop. Troop shot redirected by his own player and then fired down the ice, this time with a little more touch. But it's a fresh ice So it's another icing.
Here we go. Certainly West Kings has a fair amount of size as far as their forwards go. Let's see if they can use that as an advantage, especially down low in Forest Heights.
So far, first 2 games, certainly not too physical.
Not at all. Not at all. You can tell it was early in the morning, but teams are getting their road legs going.
Waking up, nobody except in tournament play at this age is used to playing a game that says AM.
There you go.
Back around, it's going to be held in at the point by Lincoln. He'll get it in deep. This time, thrown back in by Tringle. Falcons have it. Oh, almost losing the puck right at his top of the circle is Hill, but he's able to get the pass away. Nice lead pass up to Johnson. Johnson gains the blue line, voids a check, but can't keep the puck. Bedford behind. West Kings making some changes. That's going to allow the Falcons some open ice through the middle of the ice, and Bedford will throw it in deep. Comes all the way around as during that whole time, West Kings also made some, or sorry, Forsyth's made some changes and didn't get much of a forecheck in. Back down deep, getting there first is going to be Dominic Rose. He rips it around the boards. That allows the Wolverines to get out of their own end. Smith carrying some good speed down the near side on his backhand, passes it in front, but it's steered aside nicely by Hansen. Etheridge in the corner, pass in front, quick shot. Can't get through. Breaking out of his own end now, the Falcons, number 11, Josh Coolin gets his pocket pick. Franny Hamilton comes in, long shot, easy blocker save for Lowe. Back into the corner. We're going to get in. West Kings can't get the puck in front, and the Falcons come away with it. Back up on the near side. Resetting in their own end of the West Kings. They are making changes. Going to have to be careful to not put that pass right into a too many men. Pass up forward, right in front, opportunity, and number 5, Dylan Harris, couldn't pull the trigger as that stick was getting slapped on both sides.
Forsyth's trying to get some offense going.
Franny Hamilton behind the net, gets it up to Scoville. Scoville's cross-ice pass nicely away to Holloway. Check that, that's Tringle. Tringle comes in, nice pass, quick shot off of body. Rebound steered away by the Falcons as they clear the front of the net and reset in front. They'll throw it in deep. That'll allow the defense to make a change for the Falcons. Holloway, lead pass to Scoville. Scoville through the middle, looking for Dominic Rose. Nice move through the middle and steered aside. Back down into the corner again. Falcons come away with it. Nice move to avoid the forecheck by Hawson. Hawson goes up the far side. That pass unable to get corralled. West Kings makes some changes as we had some good flow to the game, not a lot of whistles. Coming back the other way now is Elliott. Elliott goes cross ice, just out of reach of Johnson, but he's going to try to chase that down. High up off the boards, Falcons come away with it. They'll get out of their own end. That pass is going to be into an empty side, no icing. Colby Troop behind his own net, has some room. Indirect up to Elliott. Elliott goes back the other way as he's forced back by Coolin. Coolin with a bit of a push is going to get the puck. Comes out, tries to slide a pass through. Another opportunity, spin around her. That one just goes wide. Nice shot by Carter Blythe. West Kings able to get that out of the blue line. Quick passes up the far side. It comes down to Blythe. Blythe will get it in and go off for a change. Forechecking hard is Hill. Hill passes it in front. Steered aside nicely by the defense. Another opportunity. Back in front. One timer. There's a shot. Nice save by goaltender Bobby Ferguson.
Great action back and forth. West Kings leading shots 5-3. 9 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the first period. We'll have the face-off deep in West Kings zone.
We talked about Jack Lowe in net for Forest Heights, and on the other side for West Kings, number 30, Bobby Ferguson. Face off in the corner. Falcons going to come away with it, but can't control the pass out front. Good work at the blue line, though, to get the puck back deep in the West Kings zone. Bazanson coming in hard, but he's going to be beaten to the puck by Westervelt. Westervelt up to Grant. Grant continues up the boards. Good work along the boards, though, by the Falcons. These two teams certainly know each other. They've been part of the same Valley High School Hockey League for a number of years now. Play each other at least twice a year, home and away.
Very well matched up.
If you know what another team is about and how they're going to play, it's all these teams that play in a league and you start playing each other over and over again.
That's it. See who's going to get the first real chance of the game. Some good goaltending so far.
Oh, missed pass, shot, score! And right out of the blue, Jeff Smith picks off an errant pass, fanned on the pass, trying to go D to D, and Jeff Smith picked it off and scores the opening goal at the 8:53 mark of period number 1.
Wolverines looking to continue on this energy wave. Great play. See how Forest Heights replies to giving up the lead to West Kings.
And here's the replay, and you're going to see Smith tuck that aside as the goaltender backed into his crease. I think the goaltender was expecting a deke because he seemed a little farther back than he normally is.
That's it. Yeah.
That one goes off the skates, but Etheridge picks it up again. That one goes towards low. He'll just steer that into the corner. Coming back the other way, Swinimer. Cross ice pass off of the stick of Hill. And that's going to allow Holloway to throw it back in deep again for the Wolverines. Hansen being pestered by a pair of Wolverines. Back into the corner, trying to get it back up to Holloway. Holloway spins away from trouble.
West Kings strong on the boards.
Benjamin resets in his own end, cross ice to Holloway. Holloway up through the middle, looking for Tringle. Tringle takes that off of his skate. Backhand pass gets hit out of the air nicely. Good hand-eye there by Carter Blythe. Etheridge up to Scoville. Scoville up through the middle. Nice pass on to Etheridge. Etheridge to Tringle. Tringle's got some room. Back pass to Etheridge. Etheridge trying to get it back. That one goes off of a stick. Holloway, no shooting lane, just gets it in deep. He's going to get another attempt. That one fires towards the net. Not much on that one as he couldn't get the bouncing puck. Falcons having trouble getting out of their own end. Holloway once again has it. Lots of room. That shot goes off of the stick into the mesh for a whistle with 6:50 to go in period number 1.
Seems like West Kings is slowly taking control in this first period. Great play along the wall. Great team in transition as well. Looking forward to see the Falcons find their speed.
That's true. It seems like they're still it seems like they're still in the car.
They're still trying to piece it all together. Slight shot advantage in favor of the Wolverines, 7-3. Lots of shots being directed and through traffic.
A lot of shots at the net, but at least early in the first few minutes, not a lot of shots getting to the net.
That's it.
Nice lead pass to get themselves out. Trying to get it in deep, but that goes off of the leg of Colby Troop, and he rebounds it right back up the ice. Good counter drive. Hansen in his own end uses the boards, gets it to the blue line and out. Bezanson has it. Bezanson gets it into the corner. There first is Colby Troop. One direction's blocked, tries the other way. On the near side, Troop. Sorry, check that. That's Johnson. Johnson makes a nice move to the middle, comes in, shot, save, rebound, steered aside by the Falcons. Good initial save by goaltender Jack Lowe. Both teams pushing and shoving. There's we've got a hand up, and we have a hooking penalty.
Looks like West Kings is going to go on the power play for the first time in this game. Correction, Forest Heights is going to go on the power play. Let's see if this is the moment the Falcons can come back and tie this up in this first period.
And the penalty is on number 28, and unfortunately I don't have a number 28 for West Kings. So that's another name I need to look up at some point. 28, who are you?
We will wait for the announcement.
We'll have to find him later.
That's it.
All right, so the Falcons with the power play. They gain the blue line. Coming in hard with some speed, back to the point, and that one's going to go, off of a body and back up against the glass. Two players again. Two players against Holloway, but Holloway gets it to the point. Breakaway for Tringle, shorthanded, all by himself. Here comes Tringle, there's a shot. Pad save, Jack Lowe. And then Lowe stumbles into the net, and that's going to keep the face-off back here.
Huge save for the Falcons on the power play. Breakaway basically from the neutral zone in. Great save.
So what did we say our name was? Benjamin Graham?
Benjamin Graham. Don't see him on that list.
Not even on the list. Alrighty.
Always some surprises here
Always
at the
a surprise.
Timber Cup.
That's right. We're never sure who we're calling. Let's face it, I'm guessing most of the times with the name anyway.
Yeah.
Back behind the net. 1 minute and 13 seconds to go in the power play opportunity for the Falcons. They'll get it up, but it's fired right back in again. Kaiser. Kaiser goes cross ice to Bedford. Bedford up to Hill. Hill to Senior to Bezanson, and Bezanson can't control it, and that's going to allow the Wolverines to get control in their own end. Looking for a shooting lane. That's Captain Tringle. Tringle comes in, back behind the net, killing away valuable power play opportunity, seconds, then reverses it back low and goes off for a change.
Strong penalty kill from the Wolverines.
Troop up to Johnson. Johnson double teamed, is going to lose it at least momentarily to Bedford. Johnson comes away with it, skating hard down the near side, makes a nice move towards the goaltender, and Lowe finds the rebound and covers it up. 12 seconds to go in the power play.
4 minutes to go in the first period. Seems like the Falcons are still searching for a bit of energy.
And you would have thought that power play opportunity would allow them to at least find their offense a little bit, and it hasn't.
Not at all. Seems like West Kings has dominated on their penalty kill.
Back to the point, backing up though, because he was still killing the penalty, was Westervelt, especially with player coming out of the box.
Even now. See if the Falcons can muster up some offense here.
Bedford gets the puck up. Shot down. That's Westervelt in for the Wolverines. Westervelt slides it along to Johnston. Johnston up the middle to mysterious number 28. Graham, I guess we found out his name is. Graham comes in, going to do looked like he might have wanted, if he hadn't lost control, might have tried the wraparound on the far side, but then had to reach back and re-control the puck. Back into the corner. Up along the sides, both teams still fighting for it. That's Graham. We just now know that's his name. Shot along the boards. It's going to get back to the point. Shot through a crowd, and that's wide. Shot back in by the Wolverines.
Falcons looking to break out here. Neutral zone.
And fired in yet again by Dominic Rose. That's Graham with it. Graham's pass in front, gets knocked down, just out of the reach of Spinney. Pass in front, Lowe's had enough of this, and he's going to cover it up. And sure enough, there is in the program, number 28, Dominic Graham.
Dominic Graham. Shots are 11-3 in favor of West Kings, leading 1-0 in this first period. West Kings very strong in the neutral zone. Big bodies in front, giving Falcons a lot of work in the defensive end.
2:38 to go in period number one. Face-off be to the left of Jack Lowe. They're going to do it all over again. Face-off into the corner. A bit of rough and tumble work, and the Wolverines are going to come away with it, but they'll just throw it in deep. Liam Hill behind the net keeps it going around. Chipped up to the point, but not out as Holloway keeps it in. Easy save for Lowe. He'll cover it up yet again. And once again, in this tournament, because it's tournament play, and this happens in many tournaments, they just clean the ice every second period, and where they started with a fresh sheet for this game, we're not going to get a clearing between periods 1 and 2. So instead, between 2 and 3, there'll just be like a 2-minute break.
That's it.
But then 2 and 3 will have the actual ice clearing.
Yeah, lots of action on the ice today.
Wolverines breaking it in. That's Scoville getting it in deep. Lowe likes to play the puck. He's looking for it. Fires it high off. Sometimes you like to play it, but you're better off just giving it to your defenseman.
I think the goaltender wants to see some breakouts happening a bit quicker for the Falcons.
I want an assist.
That's it.
I'm looking for the stretch pass.
Unfortunately, and it ends up in an icing, so faceoff comes back to the right of Lowe in the Falcons' end.
Face off, scrum, controlled by the Falcons, but only momentarily. Tringle trying to get it in deep, looking for the return pass. Gets it over to Scoville. Scoville to Tringle. Tringle on the far side. Big uses his big body to full advantage, protecting the puck, taking away the forecheck. Gets it down deep, looking for the return pass. It jumps up high. Troop trying to get it before it gets out. Does. Chips it forward. Lead pass by the Falcons. Stretch pass to Hill. Hill gains the red line and throws it in deep, and the entire team make a change.
Minute 25 to go in the first period.
Troop
Go ahead.
up to Graham. Graham makes a nice move through the middle onto his backhand and has a man in front. Shot! Beautiful save by Jack Lowe, laterally going from right to left and getting the pad down. I waited because I wasn't positive.
That was a great save. Lowe definitely keeping his team in the game, especially late in this first period. It's been a bit of a struggle for the Falcons to get something going, especially in the neutral zone.
Trying to get it to past Troop. Troop holding the line nicely. Back behind his own net is Bezanson. Loses control, chases it down. We're under a minute to go in the first period. Colby Troop will reestablish possession in his own end. Wolverines breaking up through the middle. That one's going to slide by everybody. Right down the ice, no icing. Johnston has it. That pass goes off of a leg. Good work by the Falcons, muscling it up the near side. They'll clear the zone, but have to chase back in their own end again. They can't clear it out, and Johnson's going to get there in time. Johnson can't get it in deep, and this time it's Turton that comes out of his own end. Turton makes a nice move, goes to his backhand, muscles through a check, 21 seconds to go. Can't get by the second check by Avery Lincoln, and the Wolverines clear the zone. Once again, a big play. There comes Graham by himself. Shot! Rebound gloved out of the air by Johnson, and it's like picking apples.
Best save of the period. Less than 9 seconds to go. West Kings up by 1-0.
The one goal that West Kings got, a horrible pass from D to D. In that case, same thing. They had the puck, should have been able to get rid of it, weren't, and instead in they come for a great opportunity at the very end of the period.
Absolutely.
Puck behind the net, less than a second, and there's the horn. So we talked about this in Jack Lowe and what he can do. Shots on net, Francis, 13-3, but the score only 1-0. You are so close to getting that half point for your team, and I think that's what the Wolverines have to be leery of.
Absolutely. Definitely the Wolverines taking advantage. Definitely a great transition in the neutral zone by the Wolverines. Curious to see how the Falcons bounce back in the second period. They really need to create some offense.
And even in, I'm going back to an earlier game I called, the one against Paramount with the Falcons. Similarly, they were stuck in their own end, but then all of a sudden they'd have that counter punch with a stretch pass, and it allowed them to get goals that, you know, when you looked at the total flow of the game, they had no reason to be in, and it looks like that's what they're looking to do here. But you have to think that the Wolverines are seeing this and not even allowing that to happen.
And you look at the Falcons' power play. Most of those 2 minutes were spent in their defensive zone. Curious to see what the coaches will be trying to get from their players to start the second period. Forsyth is going to look to tie it up. I'm really impressed with the Wolverines' physical side. They move the puck very well. They're strong along the walls. Goaltender hasn't had to do too much so far. But we'll see how the test goes on in the second period.
And you hate that as a goaltender. when
tough
you
to
get
stay
no
cold.
shots, no shots, no shots, and then all of a sudden you might be asked to make the big save.
That's it.
And you're cold.
That's it. You got to be ready. Opening face-off, second period.
Faceoffs comes right towards us. The Wolverines pick it up, gain the zone right away. Spinney makes a nice move, comes into his backhand, and Lowe takes away all of the net, makes the save, and gathers it in.
Very sound play by goaltender Lowe. He's giving his team a chance.
Face off the Lowe's left. Controlled once again by the Wolverines. Spinney in the corner. Looking in front, quick pass. Skips over one stick, but Swinimer's going to be able to gain the zone. He'll dump it in deep while being chased down. Getting there first is Holloway. Holloway up along the boards to Spinney. Spinney chips it forward to Smith. Smith, our goal scorer, comes in on the near side. There's a shot. Big rebound. Rebound couldn't quite get the shot away. Was number 14, Finn Franny Hamilton. That's a mouthful. Lowe's going to do the stretch pass himself this time. Gets it right onto the stick of Jodry. Jodry chips it down in, chases it down. Wolverines making some changes. Of course, we have long changes in period number 2. If you get stuck on a play like that, you can give up the odd man rush without wanting to.
Absolutely. I think Lowe wants to break out of his own zone. He sees the need for some offense here.
Individual work by Liam Hill, but couldn't get by the third player. Good cross-ice pass looking for Tringle. Tringle's shot. Fires it hard, but wide. Back at their own blue line, the Wolverines break up the far side. Nice lead pass, skating in hard to Scoville. Scoville picks up the puck behind the net, trying to be pinched off of it. He's taken down. It's going to be a tripping penalty. And here it is. Sometimes you're not sure what's going to be called. Sometimes it's pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious. We'll see if the Wolverines can get their power play going here early in the second period.
And it's number 9, assistant captain Caleb Jodry, going into the box. 2 minutes for tripping, and a great opportunity for West Kings to extend their lead. They already have a lot of play in the Falcon zone. Now the play with the extra man, you've got to think they're going to be able to get some shots on net.
That's it. You got to watch out for 22 for Tringle here.
Tringle's cross-ice pass, skips over a stick and gets to Scoville. Tringle looks like they are taking away the one-timer. You can see right now, right in front of us, Bond cheating over to Pringle like he's Alex Ovechkin.
There you go.
Pringle comes in. There's a shot. Rebound. They save off the back. That pass goes off of a stick. Chasing it down to Scoville. He spins around. Pass in front, off of a stick. Picking it up is Elliott. Elliott down deep to Etheridge. Etheridge. Oh, the redirect. What a beautiful goal. As
Excellent.
Elliott's pass as one time redirected in by number 60. So it was Elliott's pass. Was it 17 that scored, or was it Elliott? Was it the give and go? Elliott scored.
Elliott. Great. You got to think that's a set play.
Yeah.
Great redirect in front of Lowe. Not much he can do in the net for that one. Exactly what the Wolverines are looking for, getting the power play going. Already a difference of 14 shots on goal, 17 for West Kings. The Falcons need to find a way to get in the offensive zone.
Breaking back in again, number 13, Smith. Lowe plays the puck along the boards. That's going to allow his team to break out of the end. Westervelt gets it a second time. Uses the boards, trying to get it up to Grant. Grant goes through the middle. That goes off of a stick. Gets to the blue line and just out. Wolverines will fire it back in. They'll have to tag up and do. Breaking out of their own end on the far side. Dumping it in deep are the Falcons. Trying to chase that down is Stewart. He's not going to get there in time, as 2 Wolverines get there first. Pass in front. Given up. Opportunity. Opportunity for Coolin, but Coolin couldn't control it. There's a save and a second save. Rebound save as well for Bobby Ferguson.
Big presence there for the Falcons with number 15, Carter Blythe. Good presence in front. I think that's what the Falcons need to respond offensively. if there's a common theme during the first 3 games of the Timber Cup, is that you're having one team excessively outshoot the other.
Yes.
Goaltending has been huge.
Let me back this way. We've got the West. Oh, no, but Lowe's going to play this. Of course, Lowe's going to play this. As he brings it down, gets it down deep. The Wolverines have it again. That's Tringle. Tringle looks, gets it back to the point to Benjamin. Benjamin back to Tringle. He'll dump it into Etheridge. Etheridge slides a pass in front. Looking for the return pass. No, it's Tringle. Back in front. Looking for the shot. There it is. Following the play the entire time. Jack Lowe, though, making a nice save. Yeah, they're cycling that puck beautifully, aren't they?
That big line for West Kings is very impressive. Definitely going to be giving all teams here at the Timber Cup a lot of action in the offensive zone.
And they all have size, too, so they can protect the puck so well.
They're so skilled with the puck from really in close as well.
Face-off controlled by the Falcons, but it's going to be Tringle that comes away with it. Looking for the give and go. There's the backhand score! Number 17, Tanner Etheridge.
Wolverines are starting to run away with this one. 11 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the second period. We'll watch that on replay. Beautiful goal, nice play.
And you have to think that potentially, here's the replay.
Walks right in front, backhand, far side. Not very much to be done there by Lowe.
He's covering up so much of the net, and it goes off the post and in.
He must be hoping for some offense. We'll see how they respond here, the Falcons, after the third goal for the Wolverines.
And then you have to wonder, because it's the age, it's everything else. But as frustration sets into, the Falcons end up doing things that are not the best thing and get themselves penalties and just dig themselves a deeper hole.
That's exactly it. And with the importance of winning every period for a point in this tournament, we'll see how they respond.
Holloway gets it in deep, picking it up is Turton in his own end. He'll come on the near side off of the stick of Hill. Hill chips it forward. Falcons trying to get it, but just out of the reach of Caleb Jodry.
Up through the neutral zone here.
And that's Graham again fighting his way. Nice pass up through the middle to the backhand. And getting that pad down again is Lowe. Had to hang on to that puck just a little bit longer.
That's it. Great opportunity out of nothing there. Wolverines are definitely starting to run away here in the second period.
Here's the MC Meter replay. He just moves laterally so well. Pushes off on his pads so well and is in such a good position.
Positioning is excellent. He's not too deep in his net, gives himself a chance.
And not a small goalie anyway, so when you're on top of the blue and you're that size, yeah, you score. There's an opening, but there's not much of one.
That's it.
No icing. Pass in front, off of the skate of Coolin, and he couldn't control it. It's going to come around the near side. Spinney's going to pick it up. His pass goes off of a skate. He tries again. Once again, there's a quick shot. Save, rebound, covered up by Ferguson. As Ferguson able to come up big when he has to, and it has been few and far between. Just 6 shots so far, almost midway through the game.
It's tough for a goaltender to stay in the moment when you're not getting too many shots on goal. Let's see if the Falcons can push through here with some chances.
Face off, back to the point. That shot through a crowd. Not going to get by the D. Wolverines get it out of their own end. On the near side to Tringle. Tringle picks it up, takes a look. Gets it in down deep to Etheridge. Etheridge back to Tringle. Bang, bang, but a big save. And that's what I think Lowe was playing on one shot, when Etheridge instead said, no, I'll take it myself.
Excellent play from that big line for West Kings. They just seem to find each other all over the ice, especially in the offensive zone.
And the pass right where it needs to be. They don't have to control the puck. It's right on the tape, and as a result, it's like pass shot.
With that size advantage, it definitely opens up a lot of ice for that big line.
Good work there by Trimper, and he's able to find the puck with that long reach. Gets it down deep into the corner to Scoville. Scoville looking for Etheridge. Finds him. Etheridge behind the net. Looking for Trimper. Pitch shot. Beautiful save. Rebound. Another save. Back-to-back amazing saves by Lowe. coming back out. Big hard check by Trimper as Trimper really takes out Hansen. And Hansen gets up ready to hit something.
Some two big boys there going at it.
Lead pass, that goes off of a stick. Picking it up, though, is Etheridge. Etheridge double teamed, trying to be forced off the puck here by Westervelt. Check that, that's Bedford. Falcons chip it forward. Oh, just couldn't hold that on the lanes. They had some numbers because West Kings was making some changes, and had they been able to at least control that, they had at least the opportunity for a scoring chance.
Great chance for a 2-on-1 there. Face-off's going to be coming outside of the Wolverine zone. 8:17 to go in the second period.
Back to Kaiser. Kaiser gains the red line and fires it in deep. Holloway behind his own net for the Wolverines. Pass up through the middle. That's off the mark. That shot goes off of a body. Good stick, though, there to eliminate the quick rush. But up comes Graham. Graham goes to the middle. Quick shot. Good active stick by Kaiser. Interrupts that play. Graham has it again. Onto his backhand, to his forehand. Can't get the shot away. And just clearing the front of the net of the Wolverines, or the Falcons, but they cannot get it out. That's a tripping penalty. Bit of a lazy play there. And that's what's going to happen when you get stuck in your own end.
That's it. Seems like the Falcons are still trying to find their legs, even at this halfway point in the second period.
And at this point, here's a quick stop. So one stop and one wide. But that was an amazing stop from the pass behind the net to slide over there and protect that much of the bottom of the net and still not leave your 5-hole open. Wow.
That's it. Lowe is doing a great job. All he's lacking is a bit of offense. Falcons are going to have to kill this one off.
Back to Graham. Graham's got lots of room. Quick shot. That one goes off a body and cleared down the ice by the Falcons. Penalty is against number 3, Liam Hill. Trimper carrying it down on the near side. He'll stop. Take a look. Got lots of room now. Comes in. Through a crowd. Can't get the puck through. Chips it back over to Etheridge. Etheridge. He's going to circle. Looks far side. There's a shot. Goal!
Great pass.
Etheridge to Scoville. We've seen that before.
A big line is producing for the Wolverines. They're going to be tough all tournament long. 4-0.
And 24-6 shots on net. Goaltender's net off right now, I think.
Yeah. Lowe is definitely getting tired out slowly as the Wolverines dominate in the offensive zone.
Just couldn't get over there in time. Tried to squeeze that arm, and I think it might have been one of those shots that squeezes right in between your chest protector and your arm. And that annoys you as a goaltender. Absolutely. When you actually physically get into the right spot and still can't do it.
Tough to get. Great chance there by the Wolverines.
Back out, fired right back in, being hemmed into their own end. Up to Stewart. Stewart can't get that pass, and that's going to go all the way down the ice. And that means the Falcons cannot make a change as the puck comes 200 feet down the ice, right back into the Falcons zone.
Wolverines taking advantage of their power play. I think that's the second power play goal so far. That's going to bode well for them throughout the tournament. Special teams definitely important as they move on game by game.
Decent amount of people still in the crowd when you consider that neither of these two teams are local this time. We had a lot of schools here for the first two games.
Yes.
From elementary through to middle and high. And they were making a lot of noise and having a lot of fun.
Excellent. Timber Cup, excellent hockey tournament. Great to see the fans in waves here at the Mariner Center.
Here's a quick shot, and that one sails high. That was Ethan Smith going upstairs, but just elevating the puck a little too much. Falcons breaking out of their own end. Puck taken away by Smith. That shot gets to the defense. He'll give it up to the near side again to Stewart. Stewart can't control the pass. And even when they're breaking out, they're having trouble. Wolverines do just get onside there as they're making changes. Hansen reverses it to Swinimer. Swinimer's pass stopped at the point. There's a shot through a crowd. The redirect. And it's a good thing for Lowe that in that case, Etheridge didn't just pull that from backhand to forehand. because Lowe would have been out of. He just tried to quickly shoot,
Yeah.
and Lowe was there.
It's been a struggle breaking out of the defensive zone for Forest Heights. It seems like they just can't get that first pass through. But you have to have your legs moving as well. They need to find a way to get back at this later part of the second period.
Back to the point to Lincoln. Lincoln shot, sails wide. Back along the other side, Scoville has it. He'll throw it in deep, looking for Etheridge. Etheridge, Scoville, and Tringle. A dynamite trio of a line for the Wolverines. Back to Etheridge, Etheridge to Tringle. Both of them, everyone's just cycling around and doing circles, looking for that open pass. Tringle to Etheridge. Etheridge back to the point. Lincoln shot, steered aside. It's going to be Etheridge again in the corner.
First on puck always with this big line.
Etheridge looking for Tringle. Back to Scoville. Scoville shot goes off of the leg. Scoville still trying to dig it out. 4 players in there. A referee would love to see them move this. Falcons would love to see a change.
West Kings has been dominant on the wall all game long.
Etheridge again, pass in front, looking for Scoville. Scoville trying to get the shot away. Can't, but does pick up the puck. And then finally does get a shot, and Lowe snags it out of the air, relieving the pressure and allowing his team to make a change.
26 shots already for the Wolverines. I think Forest Heights has doubled their shot total from 3 to 6. Still not enough. They haven't been able to manufacture very much offense so far. Lots of play deep in Forest Heights zone.
Second face-off attempt, controlled by the Wolverines. Back to the point. Shot through a crowd, redirected just wide. Picking it up as the Falcons in the corner. They'll chip it out. Westerveld gets it right back to Elliott, but Elliott loses control. Regains it. Tries to get it in deep. Goes off of a stick. Falcons out of their own end, but once again can't connect to Hansen. And they'll have to try it again. This time Hill gets it off the board. It's going to be offside. Tagging up are the Wolverines. That lead pass through the middle. Nobody there. Easily back are all the Wolverines as they're dominating in every aspect of play. Graham comes in. Graham makes a nice move to his backhand. Has the player in front. There it is. Reaching across. Score! And it's number 9, Logan Johnson, receiving a great pass from Dominic Graham for the 5th goal.
Seems like that offensive opportunity for the Wolverines. The Falcons just kind of sat back, waiting to see what was going to happen. 5-goal lead with 3 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the second period.
And just enough room, as you saw there, to get that in. Blythe with it, gets it in deep. Benjamin gets there first. His pass intercepted behind the net. Tries again. He's going to rip around all the way to the point to Harris. Harris chipped in. That could be knocked down by a high stick. I guess not. No whistle. Franny Hamilton comes away with it. Franny Hamilton goes back. Pass in front. Nobody there. But they can't clear it, and instead there's a great opportunity from the hash marks that just goes wide.
Wolverines are really pulling away here in the second period.
Breaking back in, but then right back out, and that's Benjamin reversing giving up some ground, and we have a player that falls down. Oh, looks like he's fine. The way he was spinning at first, I thought maybe he was hurt. Pass right back up to Franny Hamilton. Gets it up through the middle nicely to Smith. Smith leaves it up to Spinney. Spinney has Smith with him. There's a quick shot, save, rebound, collected by Lowe for a face-off with 2.5 minutes to go in period number 2.
Great 2-on-1 opportunity for the Wolverines. Lowe saw enough of that, decided to keep the puck. We'll have a face-off to his right. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the second period.
Face-off controlled by the Falcons into the corner, but the Wolverines right on top of it. It seems all of those battles in the corner are being won by the Wolverines.
Yes.
First to the puck, they're the ones coming out of the corner with the puck. Every aspect of the game with the exception maybe of the goaltending to Jack Lowe.
Absolutely. Puck control has been huge for the Wolverines as well.
Back down deep to Trimper. Trimper, Scoville, and Etheridge back on again. Get used to it, folks. I am.
We're going to be hearing those names all tournament long.
And they give the puck to each other. So it's not just I'm the scorer and I'm the setup person. They're all scoring goals.
Everybody's touching the puck on that line.
Trimper, who you might argue is the more skilled of them, hasn't got a goal.
That's it. He's been feeding everybody
Lots of
all
assists.
game. Absolutely. Tringle.
Tringle, yeah. Yeah, Trimper.
Falcons trying to clear. Battle along the wall.
They're going to come up with it. That's Etheridge again. Etheridge comes away with it. Lowe gets the stick right in his feet. Etheridge still has it. Pass in front. Goes off of Scoville. Back to Etheridge. Etheridge to Tringle. Tringle still has it. It's like a power play. Right to Lowe, and Lowe says, enough of this. With 1 minute and 6 seconds, I'm going to let my team change.
It's impressive to watch that big line for the Wolverines go. Seems like they can do exactly what they want. Must be easy for the coach to send that line out.
It's amazing from this perspective to watch 5-on-5 hockey that looks like a power play.
Absolutely. And it's been like this all second period. Shots 29-6 now in favor of the Wolverines.
Face off. There's a quick shot. That goes wide. Graham has it. Pass in front. One-timer. Can't quite get it off. His number 16, Elliott. That was time it was Graham. Breaking out is Hill. Hill fires one towards the net. And Ferguson's going to just cover that up with 51.9 seconds. No sense taking any chances.
It's the first time in the Wolverine zone in quite a bit here in the second period.
Under a minute to go in this period. Face-off controlled by the Wolverines. They'll chip it forward. Could be a 2-on-1 opportunity. There's Elliott with a man in front. Quick shot. Goal!
Great play.
Logan Johnson received the puck, realized Lowe was going to be sliding over for the one-timer, and had the patience to hang on to it, bring it to his backhand, and score his second goal of the game and second in a row.
6 goal for the Wolverines on their 30th shot already. 42.8 seconds to go in the second period. You can see the Falcons are starting to run out of gas. Hopefully that second intermission will get them back into the energy or the time mindset they need to be in to start that third period.
Well, they're certainly going to need the break because they have been on their heels, and it takes a lot out of you to chase the team around, and that's what they've been doing for 30 minutes of hockey.
Seems like the Wolverines are picking up steam right now, up by 6.
Alex Hill has it. Has the puck knocked away. He's trying to get it in deep. Good work by Westervelt. Westervelt gets it to the point. Once again, breaking out. This time it's Smith. Smith slides a pass over just out of the reach of Smith. Two Smiths, sorry. It's Jeff Smith and Ethan Smith. Falcons come away with it. 6 seconds to go. Westervelt gets there, chips it hard off of the boards. That's going to be enough to end period number 2 as Jeff Smith throws it down deep just as the horn sounds. Shots on net 30-7 after 2 periods. Goals 6-0 in favor of West Kings. That means that after the faceoff drops, we're going to begin period 3 with straight time.
Straight time.
And Forest Heights, quite honestly, would have to get 2 goals to eliminate that. And we're not seeing that based on 2 periods.
It's going to be an uphill battle for the Falcons. The Wolverines are rolling. That big line's certainly impressive. We'll see how it bodes for the Falcons to start the third period.
So on behalf of myself, David Doucette, and my partner in this game, Francis Robichaud, we'll thank everyone for joining us. We're going to take a break while the Zamboni cleans the ice. And while you watch some highlights of period number 2, we will sign off and be back for the start of period number 3. See you soon. All by himself, here comes Tringle. There's a shot. Pad save. Number 60, so it was Elliott's pass. Was it 17 that scored, or was it Elliott? Was it the give and go? Backhand score!
Had big
Number
line.
17, seen that before.
A big line is producing for the Wolverines. They're going to be tough all tournament long.
Score! Receiving a great pass from Dominic Graham. Oh.
Great play.
Logan Johnson received the puck.
Oh my good Lord, tell them drink some. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Dale's got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar get tipsy. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Dale's got a history. At the bottom of a bottle, don't miss me. Everybody at the bar get tipsy. Everybody at the bar get tipsy. Everybody at the bar get tipsy. You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? I only hit the curb 'cause you made me. You're telling all your friends that I'm crazy, like I'm the only one. Why'd you throw them stones if you had a wild heaven on too? Living in your big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend, if you couldn't tell. They say teamwork makes a dream work. Hell, I had some help. You thought I'd take the blame for us to crumble and go around like you ain't guilty of something. Already lost the game that you've been running. Guess it's catching up to you. Huh. You think that you're so innocent after all the shit you did. I ain't an angel, you ain't heaven sent. Can't wash our hands of this. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend, if you couldn't tell. They say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. It takes two to break a heart in two. Ooh, baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you. Oh, if that ain't the truth. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend, if you couldn't tell. They say teamwork makes a dream work. Hell, I had some help.
Hello out there, we're on the air. It's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump, and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Second period. where players dash with skates aflash. The home team trails behind, but they grab the puck and go bursting up, and they're down across the line. They storm the crease like bumblebees. They travel like a burning flame. We see them slide the puck inside. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Third period, last game in the playoffs too. Oh, take me where the hockey players face off down the rink, and the Stanley Cup is all filled up for the champs who win the drink. Now the final flick of a hockey stick and a one gigantic scream. The puck is in, the home team wins the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
You are beautiful on the inside. You are innocence personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I am cold like December snow. I have carved out this soul made of stone, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light.
Welcome back for the third period of play. The West Kings Wolverines and the Forest Heights Falcons.
Welcome back, hockey fans, to MC Media's third period coverage of the 2024 Timber Cup. This game, after two periods, has the West Kings Wolverines dominating in every single aspect of hockey against the Forest Heights Falcons, leading 6-0 after two periods, outshooting the Falcons 30-7. And I can honestly say that Jack Lowe not at fault for any of the 6 goals. And in fact, we should be in double digits by now.
Absolutely. Straight time to start the third period as well.
Yes, it's part of a mercy rule. And actually, in sense of if Jack Lowe can come up super big, when you don't have the extra stoppages, if there's a lot of stoppages, right now Forest Heights could be saying we could 0-0 this period and potentially pick up half a point.
That's right.
But that's a big ask based on what we saw in period number 2.
That's it. And that big line for West Kings dominating in every facet of the game.
Schofield, Etheridge, Tringle. Get ready for all tournament long. When they're on the ice, we're going to be saying the names.
That's it.
Falcons get the puck to the blue line and just out. Nice move to get away from trouble there by Jodry. He'll get it in deep, and then he'll tail away for a change. Back to the point, but they were changing. Breaking back the other way is Graham. Graham reverses it the other side to Etheridge. Etheridge protects the puck. Still looking for it. Good work by the Falcons to get the puck back. And Colby Troop will reset at his own blue line. Troop's pass goes off of a stick. He tries again. Now he's got some room. Veers away from one, veers away from another, gains the blue line, and then steadies himself for the check that never happened. That pass is going to be picked off by Elliott. Elliott has Troop. He's going to chip it down and try to chase it. Comes back the other way. He's going to get to the point. Troop gave up the line. He'll fire it down deep. And right now for West Kings, that's all they need is just keep going. But like I said, at the same time, they'd love to score a goal.
That's right. They want to win that period. Looking to see if the Falcons get some energy from that break after that second intermission.
Graham ducks under a check, chases it down, but Bedford's going to get there first. Bedford carries some nice speed around the back of the net. Goes cross ice. That's going to be just out in front of Hansen. Hansen trying to chase down Lincoln, but he uses the boards to get it out of his own end. Right back in. Hansen tags up and goes out for a change, and that allows Colby Troop tons of time to get the puck over to Johnston. Johnson carries some speed down the near side, cuts towards the middle, onto his back end. Tries to pass it up. Good work in there. Good active stick by the Falcons. Number 9, Caleb Jodry, just a little too ambitious with pushing it down the ice.
Yeah. I think if he could have controlled that puck.
I don't think he realized just how much space he had.
So much space. Icing called on the Falcons.
And as we said, the time ticking down here. Part of a mercy rule. We don't want the games to get too out of hand when they're into that 5-goal lead in period number 3. But then it does also factor into getting the points in the third period.
That's
getting who's going to get the full point, because 1 point up for every period, and it can just be a half point each.
Yes.
And taking away or making it straight time goes a long way to taking away a lot. But here it is. Every single face-off is another 15 to 20 seconds.
Easily. We're already almost at the 11-minute mark in this third period, and we've had, 3 sequences so far?
And no shots on net.
That's it.
I mean, they didn't call that a shot on net, even though I suppose you could have.
Yeah.
Face off. Back in the Wolverines' end. We haven't said that too often.
Nope.
Up off the boards, breaking out. Pass over, just off of a stick, coming back to get it around the middle. There's a quick shot. Steered aside nicely in that shot by number 16, Carter Bazanson.
Deflected out of play. Will come back to the left.
Come on, scorekeeper. Give him the shot on net. Still showing 7. We know that one was 1.
That's definitely a shot on net for the Falcons. Tringle
breaking out of his own end. Carries some speed down on the far side, on the near side, Reverses it deep to Etheridge. Etheridge in now. Etheridge back behind the net to Tringle. Tringle protects the puck. Spins away from trouble. Fights through the check. Comes out through the middle. Still has it. Trying to get the shooting lane. Drops it off to Holloway. Holloway's shot. And Lowe sees it all the way. Slides over and controls the rebound.
Tringle must be one of the top players here at the Timber Cup this year. Definitely a dominant force on the right wing for the Wolverines.
And I remember calling his name early, like I said, a year ago, 2 years ago. So here he is now as a senior.
Very
as somebody in grade 12 with more height, more strength, and more
Absolutely.
experience.
Yes. Big part for the Wolverines.
Tringle right in front, quick shot, blocker, save up high.
Great save.
Falcons have it again. Lead pass through the middle, goes off a skate. Breaking right back in, Scoville to Etheridge. Etheridge pass goes off of a stick. Reversing it around to Hill. Hill can't find it. Can't get it out. Now it's Etheridge again. Etheridge's pass goes off of a stick. Second attempt at Tringle. Tringle has it. Once again, spins away from trouble. Back to Etheridge. Can't get the shot away as he had too much time to set it up. That second shot goes off a leg. And finally, the Falcons break out of their own end.
Oh, that Wolverines first line, it's almost as if they have eyes behind their head. They find each other all over the ice.
Lowe wants to play the puck, does play the puck. Cross ice pass, that's going to be offside. It's a late call, but there it was as Elliott knew it as he saw it. He was doing the little, I'm not really going to shoot move.
Maybe he'll let me go. No chance. 9 minutes to go in the third. It's like you said, each team is playing to win the point for this period. We'll see who gets hungry first.
Oh, I know West Kings wants the point.
There's no doubt. We'll see if Lowe is up to the challenge. Already with 24 saves on 30 shots.
Back in to the point. Johnston uses his body, makes some separation, gets some help from Graham. Graham back down looking for Johnson, but the Falcons get there first. Stewart trying to get to the puck for the Falcons. They're not going to get there in time. Johnson. Good aggressive work. Now it's Graham behind the net again. Graham taking off the puck. Good work there by Kaiser. Kaiser will get the pass up on the far side and clear the zone. Colby Troop one more time. His pass goes off of a stick, but it's picked up nicely by Elliott, who steps aside from a check. Johnson. Johnson cross ice. Up through the middle. Nice move by Graham. Graham goes to the far side. Quick shot. Nice save. Falcons on the far side. That pass. Kicked forward, and Hill. I thought he might change. Instead, he fires it right on net. Troop gets the puck over, but the Falcons are going to get there first. Falcons get the puck back to the point to Swinimer. Swinimer with the shot through a crowd. Good hard snapshot. Pass in front off of a leg. Swinimer's going to back up. Doesn't hold the line. Does knock the puck down, though. Good hand eye by Swinimer. Gets it down, but coming back hard the other way is Grant. Swinimer reverses it again, this time to Hill. Hill with a move to his backhand, has a player in front, tries to shoot. There's the shot, net still on, thought it was off. Oh, mishandling it. Back to the point, off of a leg. Some good offensive work here by the Falcons, and we haven't been able to say that much.
Not at all. Some great play in the offensive zone.
Pass back. Troop bending down to pick up a stick. Didn't see the puck coming towards him. That's going to be put down the ice. It's going to be right on net, though. Lowe loves that. Just allows him to play defense. Hill. Pestered by Smith. Smith gets some help from Jeff Smith. Got Ethan and Jeff.
Puck still in the Falcon zone. Having trouble clearing that zone.
Etheridge in the corner. He'll lose the puck. Falcons come away with it. 6.5 minutes to go in the game. This one flying by. Period number 3. Dominic Rose loses it. Sorry, go ahead.
Here comes the big line for the Wolverines.
And with the amount of time, I would think it would be this time and maybe just one more.
That's it.
And that's it for the game, right?
6 minutes to go in the third period. Period is going by very quickly.
Scoville in the corner. Pass out in front. Looking for the quick redirect by Etheridge. Quick slap shot from the point. Bouncing puck sails wide. Hanson in the corner. Can't break it out. That's Scoville with it. He'll fire it into an empty corner. Etheridge will get there first, but can't get the shot away. And then the defenseman for the Falcons misses it. Back to Etheridge in the front. There's a shot. Scoville just shoots it wide. Chip forward. Nice move by the Falcons. Good effort, though, both sides. It's not just offensively. This time it's Scoville getting a stick in the way on the back check. Low, lead pass through the middle. Goes off of the stick of Scoville, and he'll throw it back in and probably peel away for a change. No, he won't. Back to the point. Held in. Second attempt isn't, though. Tringle has it. Tringle forced along the outside. Still has it, makes a nice move, goes in, takes a shot, reading it all the way, Jack Lowe, sliding over to take away the net.
Great play by Tringle, just doing it all by himself, really showing his offensive skill. Little discussion here between number 15 for the Falcons and Tringle.
And they all know each other. Tringle, 2-4-6, unless they pulled their goaltender, I think Tringle's out. They have been on for a full 2 minutes.
That's it. For almost 4 minutes and a half to go in the third period.
Pat down low. Wraparound attempt, no. That's Dominic Rose with the shot. Just wide, back into the corner. Dominic Rose has it again. Trying to find Johnston. There's a quick shot. Reaching across his body, making the glove save again is Jack Lowe. And I honestly do think that we've missed a couple of shots here. It's more than 30 feet. There have been more than 3 shots on Jack Lowe this period.
I agree. Lowe definitely doing all he can for his team. You can tell he's starting to get tired a little bit. Face off to the right of Lowe in the Falcons' territory.
Falcons have it. They'll try to reverse it, but getting there first is Elliott. Elliott back to the point to Holloway. Holloway shot through a crowd, the redirect attempt. And Lowe makes the save as it was a bit of a miss on the redirect. Pass in front, quick shot. Pad save by Lowe as he flies that right leg out there to make another beautiful save from the slot. Dumped in deep again. This time it's Benjamin going in. He'll get it in low. Getting there first, though, is Kaiser for the Falcons. Kaiser reverses it up the far side. Falcons gain the blue line. Just get it to center, though, and right back in is Benjamin. But no, an errant pass as the Falcons coming in. There's a move, trying to get the shot away. Falcons drawing a penalty is number 6, Alex Hill, as he's hauled down with a hooking penalty. So with 3 minutes, and once again, straight time means a 3-minute penalty. By the time this actually goes on, that's the end of the game, unless the Falcons score.
We'll see if the Falcons can muster up some offense late in this game, get some momentum carrying forward for their next match of the Timber Cup tournament.
Number 28, Dominic Graham, going in the box, 2 minutes for hooking. So a great opportunity for the Falcons. Like you said, to have a nice talking point going back into the dressing room. Something to build on for the rest of the tournament, because there's a very good chance that every other game they play is not going to be against a team the caliber of West Kings.
That's exactly it.
Hill. He loses control. Tringle skating hard. Tringle against Swinimer. Tringle has it, gives the puck up, quick shot. Great stick in there, breaking that up by Jaden Bond. Nice pass over to the far side from Bond. Bond looking for the return pass. There he has it. Hemmed up though, no carry, no speed through the neutral zone. Just when you think they're going somewhere, the red line comes and it pretty much stops the momentum.
Transition has been difficult for the Falcons in this game.
Swinimer back on the near side to Jordry. Jordry can't complete the connection. Etheridge has it. Etheridge back to Westerville. Westerville's over to Troop, back to Etheridge. Etheridge has the puck. Good work by Etheridge in the corner. Etheridge and Tringle. They're only missing Scoville because they can't have him. Etheridge pass back to the point. There's a quick shot, save, and the rebound controlled in Tringle. Smart play there. Could have dug in.
Yep.
This is what's happening. It's 6-0 for us. I don't need to be called a penalty. I don't need to take a headshot from somebody that's protecting their goaltender.
That's it. Smart play by Tringle, definitely showing off his leadership as captain of the Wolverines. Heading into the last minute of play here.
Face off to the left side, and it's controlled by West Kings, and they'll just dump it in deep. At this point, while killing a penalty, if the opportunity presents itself shorthanded, why not?
That's it.
But I don't think you're looking to score the goal at this point where you're killing the penalty. You're more looking to preserve the shutout for your goaltender, Bobby Ferguson.
That's it. Great defensive play all game by the Wolverines.
Holloway taking off the puck. Bedford has it. A last opportunity for the Falcons. Bedford gets it in deep. Can't get the return pass. Good work behind the net, though, by Bond, and we've got another penalty. But the thing is, by the time any of this happens, with the clock moving, there's going to be almost no time left. We've got head contact.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's 2 or it's 4. I say again, it doesn't really matter as the clock is ticking down, and we might not even get a face-off.
That's it. Great effort by the Wolverines. Dominated mostly all game long. That big line with Tringle, Elridge, and Scoville. A line to watch tournament long.
And the teams both smartly seeing that it's straight time and not even worrying about trying to get a face-off back deep with like 3 seconds and counting going in. So no goals in period number 3. So similar to the Panama Sharks, who although dominating a game against Clare, did not pick up the full 5 points. In this case, the West Kings Wolverines find that same exact thing where they dominate a game, even the third period,
Yes.
but only pick up 4.5 out of 5 points.
Yes.
Some closing thoughts on the game, Francis?
Very impressed by West Kings. That big line again. Goaltender was solid. I suspect we'll be seeing West Kings progress throughout the tournament. I wish the Falcons all the best. They've got some work to be done on the offensive side of things.
And while they're shaking hands, I'll quickly go over the goal scorers for West Kings. We had Jeff Smith with a goal, Cohen Elliott with a goal, number 17, Tanner Etheridge, number 11, Jack Scoville, and a pair of goals from number 9, Logan Johnston. As in this tournament, at the end of every game, there is a Player of the Game award that gets announced, and they're going to line up, and I will throw out what that is after the PA announcer gives it to me.
Yes.
I think any one of the big 3 for West Kings will certainly be picked.
Yes.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it's low.
Definitely.
Instead, it is number 14, Jaden Bond. Hard to give it to the goaltender when it's 6 goals against, even though it could have been much, much worse.
Absolutely.
And I'm completely wrong. It's
Cohen.
not one of the big three. It's number 16, Cohen Elliott,
Elliott.
with player of the game.
Congrats
All right.
to both players.
Once again, make the final. The West Kings Wolverines 6, the Forest Heights Falcons no score. On behalf of all the volunteers behind the scenes at MC Media, myself, David Doucette, and with me for this game, Francis Robichaud. We'd like to thank everyone for joining us. Our coverage at MC Media is going to continue with a 2:30 game and a matchup between the Eastern Shore Schooners and the Bayview Sharks. And I just was told by Eastern Shore that they're going to have shirts on that actually say Coyotes, because they just have, so you can call them Schooners, you can call them Coyotes, you can make it like Glicked and combine them both together if you want, but it's literally up to you. Anyways, thanks for joining us. Hope you continue to follow us on MC Media. Back soon, and as you watch some highlights of period number 3, of which there were many, bye for now. At number 60, so it was Elliott's pass. Was it 17 that scored, or was it Elliott? Was it the give and go? Backhand score!
Had big
Number
line.
17. Seen that before.
A big line is producing for the Wolverines. They're going to be tough all tournament long.
Score! Receiving a great pass from Dominic Graham. Oh.
Great play.
Logan Johnson received the puck,